Hello everyone, this is John Mark Johnson Jr. again, and I'm making just a real short video on a project that I recently finished. I finished an article on the reliability of the New Testament, and it answers 5 questions that are often raised when the reliability of the New Testament text is talked about. In particular, the accusations that are dealt with in this article are as follows. The New Testament has poor historical attestation. That is, it isn't very well supported in history, there's not enough evidence for it, it doesn't come soon enough, those kinds of things. The second accusation, the New Testament manuscripts are several times removed from their autographs. That is a very common accusation that's brought against the New Testament, especially by scholars like Bart Ehrman and people like that. So I take a look at that and examine what the issues are. The third accusation that is commonly brought against the New Testament is that the New Testament lacks appreciable capacity for confident reconstruction. That is, do we actually have methods available to us which would allow us to reconstruct it well? That is a significant issue, and so I take a look at that. Fourth, some New Testament variants challenge the fundamentals of the faith. This is a very significant one for Christians. And there's a lot of Christians who have bought into the idea that some of the New Testament variants do, in fact, challenge the fundamentals of the faith for one reason or another. And so that one is one that has to be dealt with. And then fifth and finally, the accusation that some New Testament books are forgeries or represent a later evolution. Technically, that one doesn't relate to the reliability of the text itself, but to the reliability of the author, whether or not this author should be a part of the New Testament or not, so on and so forth. I take a look at all of these in this article, and this article will be linked in the description below so that you can actually take a look at it and all that it has to say. This article is 41 pages long, and so it goes into actually quite a bit of detail. I'm fairly liberal in my use of quotations and sources compared to some of the other things that I've done. So hopefully it'll provide people with some good solid information where they can find these things and talk about these things. Anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. I've written my article on the reliability of the New Testament text, and hopefully some people out there will find it useful. Thank you very much for your time. Go with God and be blessed.